We're soaring, flying.
Look at you working hard.
Just doing my best.
I'm proud of you. But you should eat during your lunch. Spend some time with your friends as well.
Well, I don't actually have any friends.
Oh. Well, I think I can help you with that. Everyone is unique in their own way, but we are all humans at the end of the day, so we still share some commonality. I've devised a friendship cheat sheet that has a 100% success rate 60% of the time. Male to male, there are two constants with men everywhere. 1. Men don't receive enough compliments. 2. The straighter you are, the gayer you are. As shown by a sport being created where men give their heart and soul to achieve their best physique just so they can be checked out by other men. So using that logic, the best way to a man's heart is to compliment their physique. There's just something heartwarming about being appreciated for your efforts by someone who understands it the most. The best compliments, in my opinion, wow, your shoulders are so broad. Your back is so wide. Your arms are so vascular. Keep in mind, the more jacked you are, the more effective the compliments are. Female to female, you gotta spill the tea, talk about any rumor you've heard, doesn't matter who. No rumors, make one up. Did you hear about the Justin Bieber thing? He's trying to get with Benny Blanco. It's to get back at Selena. I don't know if it's true though, okay? I just heard it online. Most of our lives are extremely boring, so talking about other people's life is always more fun. Female to male, compliment them on their hair, their glasses, maybe the way they walk. A drop of water in a desert feels like an oasis. Just be careful you don't compliment something too personal, like their personality, or else they might fall in love with you. Male to female, be zesty, be sassy. Subvert the male aggression energy. The reasoning is because most women have dealt with men who are overly aggressive, didn't respect any boundaries, so naturally they've become more guarded around men. So being the opposite of that helps them be more comfortable around you. If you're in a group setting and other men are there, start flirting with them. I don't know why, but women find that endearing. Probably cause they're all secretly BL enjoyers. What do the three of us have in common? You're right, we are all extremely good looking. Just look at me, I'm blue. Dabble-dee-dabble-die. Now normally, this is an advantage in most aspects of life, but not friendship. Cause who is picking their friends based on attractiveness? If they are, spoiler alert, they aren't trying to be friends. Likewise, being chopped doesn't affect your ability to make friends. I know the internet loves talking about how important looks are. If you don't look a certain way, it's over for you. That's just social media speaking. Real people don't think like that, so don't let it affect your self-esteem. If anything, being non-conventionally good looking is a superpower. You're less intimidating, people are less self-conscious around you, and will generally feel more comfortable. How do you become the most popular person in high school? Being the fastest? No. Having a hot sister? Maybe. Handing gum out? Most definitely. It's a small gesture, but because it's small, that's what makes it powerful. It feels more intimate, sweeter, like it's a spur of the moment thing where you were just subconsciously on their mind. Compare that to a big gesture, especially when it's from a stranger, it's hard to accept. It feels like you're indebted to them, turning what should have been a nice gesture into an obligation that you have to return the favor. So from now on, whenever you're around someone and you're gonna do something for yourself, like grabbing a water, think, oh, maybe that person would appreciate that, and ask them. Even just asking them lets them know that they were on your mind and makes them hold you in higher regard. Lenny, can you spell I cup for me?
No.
Why not?
'Cause you're trying to make me look stupid.
Wow, Lenny, aren't you fun to be around? You know, if you had just spelt it, we all could have had a good laugh. You could have also laughed at yourself.
But I don't want to look stupid.
See, that's the problem nowadays. Everyone has a fragile ego. No one is confident enough to laugh at themselves. One of the easiest ways to bond with others is through bantering and making fun of each other. But if all you've shown is that you can't take a joke, people will walk on eggshells around you. And at that point, it's just GG. No one will want to spend time with you. Being comfortable enough to laugh at yourself is one of the most disarming things you can do. It tells people, I don't take myself too seriously. You don't have to take yourself too seriously. We can just joke around and have fun. And that is the foundation of a good friendship. Lenny, are you afraid to be yourself?
No.
Really?
Maybe sometimes.
I think that's natural. The world is filled with endless possibilities, so it's only normal to like certain things that might be seen as weird or uncool. Problem is, you've now limited any opportunity of connecting with people in regards to that thing. Nowadays, everyone watches anime. You, me, Obama, everyone. But when I was growing up, anime was seen as this weird thing that only losers watched. I loved it, but I didn't want people to judge me, so I never talked about it. Until one day, I was walking with one of my friends and they told me, hey, you should check out this new show. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. Turns out it was anime. The next day at school, I told him I watched it. I told him how awesome my father was, and that bonded us. 15 years later, we are still close friends. Imagine if that day he didn't approach me because he was afraid of a little embarrassment. What a waste. Losing a potential lifelong friend because of something as silly as that. Even after you be authentic, there's still a chance you won't find like-minded friends. So in that case, get ready to learn Discord, buddy, because there's definitely a group for the thing you like.
Online friends aren't real friends.
I don't think that's true, but I am a bit biased towards online friends because while I've only had one in my life, it is one of my most cherished friendships. It was years ago. I was new to World of Warcraft, doing a quest that was too hard for me, so I invited this random to join me. We finished the quest, they seemed pretty cool, so I added them as a friend. We happened to play the same class around the same level, so there's tons of in-game stuff to talk about, but that eventually evolved to just being a friend I could confide in without letting any of my insecurities get in the way. I didn't have to pretend to be someone else because to them, I wasn't some shy 13-year-old kid with acne. I was a blood elf rogue. I was awesome. It was this way for 3 years. We even shared account information, which is crazy, but that just shows how important they were to me. I ended up quitting the game because I was being a naughty boy and I got hacked, so I never even got to say a proper goodbye. So if somehow you find this, drunk on pop, my goat, I hope you've been well. Honestly, don't overly stress about getting everyone to like you because that's just not gonna happen no matter how nice you are. You could donate $10 to charity and people would get mad it wasn't 20. Ultimately, do what you can, try your best. A couple of good quality friends is better than having 20, 30 fair weather friends. While you're out here trying to get Billy Bob and Silly Selena to like you, don't forget about yourself. Doesn't matter if the rest of the world likes you if you don't have a little self-love.